out, viewers? My name is Sam Dorsteller, and once again, I apologize. We've been having technical difficulties all night, but I'm here now as a voiceover with the secondary camera trying to broadcast this game. We'll have a lot of fun tonight. Most of all, tonight is Wish Week, and our Make-A-Wish kid, Anita, is here today to watch this game. It's going to be one heck of a showing as the Douglas County Huskies are coming in to the Eagles' Nest to take them on now. I'll be back with the tip-off. Here's the opening tip-off. Adrian Lee will jump now with Roman Schustet. And Vista wins the tip. Here's Whitticus. Whitticus will be picked up by Shoemaker. Here's Junker. Alderson in the corner for three. It's good. Chase Alderson starts off with a three. That's a great start for Vista as Alderson does not have a lot of points on the season. All right, now here's Nolan Case. He'll pass to the wing. It's Shoemaker. Shoemaker's three is off the mark. Rudy the rebound. Rudy pushing it up now fast break for Vista. Rooney finds Junker on the wing. Whittakus, top of the key. Whittakus trying to draw something up. Here's Lee. Back to Whittakus. Swinging it over to Rooney. Rooney, the alley-oop to Lee. Lee was not going with it, but he gets the ball back and hits a layup regardless. All right, so here now is Jakari Hill. Hill will be picked up by Whittakus. Hill working his way around Vista's defense. Screen here from Schustet. Here's Case. Back to Hill. Hill, deep three. No good. Rooney the rebound. And Rooney's looking to create some fast break offense here for the Golden Eagles. Rooney, that one is deflected out of bounds by Hill. It'll stay Golden Eagle ball. And a timeout is called by Douglas County. That's an early one as Vista jumps up to a 5-0 lead to start this game. How about that? We'll be back after this. We're back here. Rooney misses the layup, and he'll go to the line for two as Vista draws a foul.
Foul number 14, Schustet.
Rooney makes the free throw, 1 out of 2 there. So the Golden Eagles go up now 6-0. Here's Hill. Hill and a foul there on Whittakus. That will be Whittakus' first. And that will be Vista's first team foul as well. Inbounding now. Hill gets the ball in the backcourt. Picked up by Whittakus. Hill driving in now. He's guarded by Lee. Finding Schustet. Schustet misses the layup. Rooney trying to push it up. He finds Junker on the wing. Junker driving in. Euro step and it's good. Silky smooth touch there from Ollie Junker to get the 2 points. Alright, so now Hill passes it to Shoemaker. Back to Hill. Looking for Malik. Hill finds Case. Case, spin move, creates some space for himself. Corner 3 here from Shoemaker is good. Henry Shoemaker there, good on the 3 ball, and that's Douglas County's first 3 points. Junker saves the ball from going out of bounds. Rooney trying to drive into the paint. It's stolen away by Schustet. Here comes Case. Case driving into the paint now, swiped away by Lee, but kept alive by Malik. Alderson almost gets the steal there. Malik with the floater is no good. Out of bounds on Malik. It'll be Mount Vista ball. This is unlike any Mount Vista game I've seen this season. It's been a very slow start for them. They've been really struggling. All right, here's Whittakus. He'll be picked up by Shoemaker. Junker to Rooney. Rooney, the 3 ball is very long there, and Malik gets the rebound. Here's Malik. Fires it over to Friedman. Friedman to Schustedt. A foul is called there. A shooting foul will be 2 shots. That one will go against Grayson Whittakus. That's his second. 2 very quick fouls, and he'll probably leave this one. Leave this game a little early. Schustedt misses the free throw there. Full group substitution now for Vista. Hartlow, Nichols, and Land come in. Schustedt's got one more at the line now. Schustedt misses both of them at the line. Nichols the rebound, and he gives it to Partlow, and Partlow will push it up now. Partlow usually in the starting lineup, and he's not in it today. 3 ball here from Rooney is no good. Junker the rebound, though, the reverse spin move, no good. Junker gets his own board, and he gets the layup after the 3rd try. Ollie Junker, that's his 4th point. Hill, cross-court pass over to Friedman. To Case. Case on the wing, trying to drive in here on Partlow. Loses the ball. Rooney dives on the floor for it. Gives it up to Friedman. Malik, stolen away by Nichols. Here comes Mount Vista on the fast break. Alley-oop shot to Rooney is good from Hudson Partlow. A alley-oop there, just showing the absolute athleticism of these Golden Eagles. Pass here to Schustedt. Back to Hill. Here's Friedman. Friedman misses that one. Junker the rebound. To Partlow. Partlow on the wing. He drives. Finds Land on the wing. Land to Nichols. Back to Partlow. He's open for 3. Misses that one. Rooney the rebound, though. Keeps it alive for the Golden Eagles. Junker almost went for 3. Partlow trying to find Land. Instead, he'll drive. Go to Junker. Rooney on the wing. Rooney driving in. Blocked by Friedman. And now Douglas County's got a fast break, but they're taking it very slowly right now. 3 ball here from Shoemaker's no good, and here comes Partlow. Partlow, cross-court pass to Land. Land, a Euro step is good. Slowed it down, and he gets the 2 points. Here's Case. Case to Hill. Hill picked up by Land. Hill's trying to drive in. A reverse layup is good. Jakari Hill takes it slow and steady to the house. 3 ball here from Ian Nichols is off, but Junker the rebound. Land on the wing. Land shoots this one, and it's off. Shoots at the rebound. And here comes Douglas County. Here's Hill. Hill, pull up 3. No good. Nichols the rebound. Here comes Nichols driving in now. Almost dunks that one, and he misses the layup. A 1-foot layup there, and he missed it. Unbelievable. Here's Case now. Case, foul called there on Hudson Rooney. Seemed like Case sold that one a little bit.
Hudson Rooney, that's his first.
Here from Friedman is off. Schustedt the rebound. He's trying to go back up with it against Land. No good. Rebounded by Bentley. Here comes Powell as a full group substitution here for the Golden Eagles. Bentley. Back to Powell. Powell baseline drive. Out to Partlow. It's stolen away by Kine. Kine, who just checked in for Douglas County, now trying to drive in. Almost stolen away, but Malik saves it. Here's Kine to Schustedt. Schustedt on the shorter Partlow. Stolen away by Bentley. Fast break now for the Golden Eagles. Bentley the alley-oop to Powell. Can't get it to go, but he finds Land on the wing for 3. Misses that one. Douglas County gets the rebound now. Here comes Kine. Picked up by Land. Kine the screen here from Schustedt. to Malik. Malik picked up well by Powell. Finds Kine. Kine picked up by Partlow. Just a little under a minute here in the first quarter. The floater is good from Kine. Wanted a foul and he didn't get it. Still a tough call there to make. Powell driving in now on Malik. And the reverse layup goes. Mecca Powell for two. All right, here's Kine. Douglas County taking it slow now. Trying to run a play now. Finds Malik on the wing. To Friedman. Friedman down low as Shoesdet. Shoesdet the 2 points there on the baby hook. Gets it to go. Should be last possession now of the first quarter. Here's Partlow. He's picked up by Kine. Almost stolen away by Kine. But Partlow gets it back and he fires it to Land. Land's three-point attempt is off, and that'll end the first quarter. A very low-scoring first quarter here for Mountain Vista. It's 16-9, only a 7-point game against Douglas County. We definitely expected a lot more out of Mountain Vista, but we'll be back after this. And we're back with the second quarter. Here's Kine. Got a steal so far. Bentley, speaking of which, gets a steal. Here's Vervey. Vervey drops the defender and gets the layup. A very quick start here in the second quarter for the Golden Eagles. Here's Abramowitz. Finds Kine. Abramowitz on Powell. Pump fakes, and he finds more. Friedman to Malik. The double clutch layup from Abramowitz is no good, and here comes Bentley pushing it up now for the Golden Eagles. Land on the wing, finds Partlow, deflected, bad pass there, and Malik picks up the steal, and Douglas County gets another possession. Here's Kine, picked up by Partlow. Low pass there to Friedman. Friedman to Moore. Malik. The drive from Kine. Deflected by Partlow, but couldn't save it. And will be out of bounds. Douglas County ball. Moore. Deflected out of bounds by Bentley. It'll stay Douglas County ball. They're doing a pretty good job on these inbounds attempts here. Inbound here to Abram Mallets, and that layup is good. Vervey driving baseline, finding Lee. Lee goes up with the contact that he converts anyway without the foul call. The Golden Eagles up now 20-11. Here's Malik. Malik, baseline, finds Kine. Kine at Browitz. Stolen away by Bentley. Bentley pushing it up now. Here's Vervey. The layup is good. Ryan Vervey. Good in the fast break. That's his second bucket. Now here's Malik. Malik picked up by Vervey. Poked away by Vervey. And a foul's called there. Although that one seemed pretty clean.
Personal foul call on Vervey. Is first. Shooting for Huskies, Schumacher, Hill, and Schuster.
Here's Hill. Hill driving, and that one Lee. Almost stolen away by Alderson. Moore for three. Can't get that one to go. Vervey the rebound. Vervey trying to drive Euro step. Vervey can't get the layup. It rebounded by Friedman. Friedman to Hill. Fast break now for Douglas County. A shifty pass there. No good by Shoemaker as Hill tried to make that pass a little too flashy. Here's Vervey now. 11-point game for the Golden Eagles. Vervey driving, the top layup is good. Here's Hill now. Hill trying to drive here on Whitticus. Whitticus with 2 fouls in this one, and Lee picks up the foul. What were you trying to say to me?
Yeah, our salary is like an hour.
So, it shouldn't even be running on that. One of these camera powers.
Where?
It's in the cage or next to the rack. It's pretty easy to find. It's got this big rods. All right, so here's Whitticus now. Whitticus pushing it up. Apologies, another technical difficulty. Bentley for three. Bentley gets that one to go. The pull-up three there from Luke. Bentley is good. A 16-point game now for the Golden Eagles. Here's Hill now, picked up by Whitticus. Out of bounds, and it'll stay Douglas County ball. Full group substitution now for the Golden Eagles. Junker, Nichols, and Rooney check in.
That's Rooney, Holly, Junker. Timeout report called by Douglas County. 60% timeout.
right, so here now, after the timeout called by Douglas County, are the Golden Eagles. Passes to Malik. There's two Malik brothers on this team. Hill, pass out of bounds, goes into the Vista crowd, and it'll be a turnover. It'll be Vista ball. Here's Whitticus now. The Golden Eagles holding a 16-point lead right now. Whitticus to Rooney. Rooney double teams on the wing. Finds Junker down low. Back to Rooney at the top of the key. Rooney driving in the double clutch layup. No good. Junker, the putback is good. Ollie Junker with an 18-point lead. Alderson the steal. Here comes Whitticus. A beautiful pass. Rooney misses the dunk. Junker gets the rebound though, and he puts it up. The foul at one. Ollie Junker. Instead of it being a slam dunk, he gets the two and a possibility for another one.
Well, Golden League, that's his first team night. And for the Huskies, number 23.
Testing.
Rahul Ali. Shooting ball.
No good there on the free throw by Junker. Here's Rohan Malik now. Both Malik brothers have checked in. Rahul and Rohan. Here's Hill. Hill, the screen by Shoesdet. Shoesdet getting called for another screen. Jump shot here from Malik is no good. Rebounded by Rahul Malik. Ollie Junker's a wide open. A tomahawk slam for Ollie Junker. What a beautiful dunk. When he's left in open space like that, he can really compound a highlight reel. Here's Hill. Hill, Case, top of the key. Hill pulls up for three. No, he won't. Euro step. The layup is no good. Nichols the rebound. Nichols deflected pass there by Hill. Here comes Rooney. Rooney picked up by Malik. Deflected out of bounds. It'll be Douglas County ball. Substitution here for the Golden Eagles. Land, Powell, and Partlow all check in. Here's Kine now. Kine picked up by Partlow. He passes it to Rohan Malik. Malik passes it to Rohan. Rahul's got it now. Rahul driving on Partlow now. Passes it to his brother Rohan. Rohan trying to find Shoesdet. Shoesdet pounding into the paint down low. The layup is off. No good. Rooney the rebound. He'll give it to Land. Land driving in now. Nichols baseline almost dunks that one in. No good. Stolen away by Rooney though on the pass from Kine. Here comes Rooney. Powell's open. Rooney driving baseline. Nichols the dunk. And this time he converts on his second opportunity. Had a chance to get some hang time on the rim. Just under 2 minutes now here in the first half. Here's Rahul Malik. Passes it to Case. Case driving on Powell now. Case loses his balance. Keeps it going. He'll pass it to Rohan Malik. As he'll find Kine. Kine picked up by Nichols. Tipped away by Nichols. But Kine keeps it alive. Finding Rohan Malik. No good. Correction, that was Rahul Malik. Land the rebound and Nichols has got space again. Goes up for the layup and it's no good. Nichols will go to the line now for two though. .48 seconds left here in this quarter, and the Golden Eagles, from having a 7-point lead to start the second quarter, have gone up big, now up by 24. They've held Douglas County to only 4 points this quarter. Nichols drains the first one. Substitution coming in now for Douglas County. Friedman checks in, as well as Brady Noakes for the first time checks in. Nichols has had very good numbers at the line so far, and he misses that one. I jinxed him. Here's Friedman. Press defense here from the Golden Eagles. Here's Rahul Malik. Passes it to Rohan Malik. Malik driving in now. Here's Kine driving baseline, and he's out of bounds. Great defense there by Nichols. And the Golden Eagles have the ball again. Here's Partlow. Partlow picked up by Rohan Malik. Finds Rooney. Rooney looking for Nichols. Double teamed. Here's Partlow. Powell. 20 seconds left. Here's Partlow. Back to Powell. Powell for three. Can't get that one to go. Rooney almost had the putback dunk. But Rooney gets the ball anyway, and he goes up with it and draws a foul. That was almost a highlight reel play there from Hudson Rooney, but instead he still gets the ball and goes up to the line now for two. Trying to make it a 25-point lead now. Trying to do some math here. Rooney good on the first one. Rooney's got one more at the line though. Rooney's good on the second one. Makes it a 27-point lead. Here's Rohan Malik now. 5 seconds left. Trying to drive in now on Rooney. Rahul Malik correction. No good in the last second three-ball attempt. And that one in the first half. The Golden Eagles up big 38. Douglas County 11. We'll be back after halftime with the call. jump shot is good. So the Golden Eagles go off big now. They're up by 30 at this point. Here's Hill. Hill picked up by Lee. Hill trying to drive into the paint. Stolen away by Lee. Here comes Rooney. Fast break now for the Golden Eagles. Alderson, the layup is good. It's Alderson's second bucket after that quarter three he had to start the game. Here's Hill. Picked up by Rooney. The tough layup from Hill is good. Over tons of contact. Here's Grayson Whittakis. Whittakis driving in now. Junker, the three ball. No good. Rebounded by Case. Here comes Case driving into the paint. Almost loses the ball. It's stolen away by Junker. Junker, a breakaway slam. Oh, he goes in for a layup. I called it too early. Only Junker the layup. We expect so much out of him. Here's Hill. Hill, the screen from Schustet. Hill, the tough layup is off, but a foul is called, and Hill will go to the line for two. Here's Hill. Good on that one. Makes it a 31-point game. Junker the rebound as the second one is off. Here's Ollie. Oh, the cross-court pass to Whittakis for three is off. Junker the rebound, though, finds Whittakis again. Whittakis driving in. He kicks it to Rooney in the corner. He gets that one to fall. Hudson Rooney, great ball movement there from the Golden Eagles. And Hudson gets 8 points in the night now. Here's Hill. Stolen away by Junker. Alderson, fast break now. Finds Lee. And that one is stolen away by Smuckler, who's checked in for the first time today, and he calls his a turnover off a sloppy pass. Brady Noakes, who we only saw at the end of the first half, is also in the game, but he just checks out. Landon Sewell comes in now for the first time. Here's Whittakis. Whittakis picked up by virtually nobody. Rooney on the wing to Junker. Junker to Rooney. Rooney driving baseline. Rooney almost dunks it on one in, but the foul's called, and he'll go to the line for two. That was almost a monster jam right there. Rooney will go to the line for two. That's Schustet's second foul. So Rooney's at the line now for some free throws. That second one is good from Rooney. Makes it a 36-point ball game. Here's Rohan Malik. Malik picked up by Rooney. Malik trying to drive into Vista's defense. He'll find Smuckler. Smuckler on Rooney. Smuckler trying to drive, almost swiped away by Whittakis. Smuckler fakes the three ball. Here's Malik. Malik for three is off, but Shoesdead gets the works on the glass there to get the 2 points. Here's Alderson, top of the key junker. Rooney open for three. No good. Out of bounds on Douglas County, and it'll stay Vista ball. So an inbounds play here for the Golden Eagles. Here's the inbound to Junker. Junker, the pull-up jump shot is off. Lee with the rebound, but it seems like a loose ball foul there on Adrian Lee. Will get the ball off to Douglas County. Alright, so here now is Malik. Smuckler. Ball swiped away, out of bounds on Smuckler. It'll be Vista ball. Here's HP now. Bringing up the ball, he's picked up by Rohan Malik. Nichols on the wing. To Partlow. Nichols to Bentley. Vista swinging the ball around now. Here's Nichols. Picked up by Friedman. Bentley to Partlow. Landon, his favorite spot on the corner. Finds Bentley down low, and the jump hook is good for Luke Bentley. That's his second bucket. All right, here's Malik. Malik driving now on Nichols. The layup is good over Ian Nichols. He has a very, very long wingspan, and Malik's still converted. Partlow to Nichols. Back to Partlow. Partlow driving the alley-oop to Nichols. Wasn't a clean finish, but still got it to go. Ian Nichols with alley-oop. Here's Malik. Picked up by Nichols on the wing. Smuckler. Smuckler looking for Shoesdead. To Sewell. Back to Malik. Stolen away by Mecca Powell. Nichols on the pass is tipped and stolen away by Friedman. Here's Smuckler. Correction, that's Sewell. Here's Rohan Malik. Malik creates some space for himself, guarded by Land. Sewell down low to Shoesdead. Shoesdead trying to drive, swiped away by Land, but it's recovered by Douglas County. Malik, the step back three, passes it up instead. Shoesdead the layup, no good. Nichols the rebound. Nichols to Bentley to Powell. Powell the floater to alley-oop to Bentley's no good. And a loose ball foul called on Luke Bentley. Tried to be a little too flashy, especially with the lead. You can afford to do that. Alright, so here is Malik. Malik to Friedman. Swiped away by Bentley, he saves it. Here's Land, the jumper. Deflected out of bounds by Sewell. What an effort to get back there on defense. Save the pace and Land dunk. And it will be an inbounds play here for the Golden Eagles. Nichols on the wing. Pull-up jumper is good. Ian Nichols from the baseline. Here now is Malik. by Wick driving on Partlow. Almost swiped away by Lamb there. It'll be Sewell. Out of bounds on Shoesdeck. Correction, that will be Nichols. Full group substitution now for the Golden Eagles as the play clock will seem to expire after a running clock. They'll try to get the play in here. It's Hill. Play clock stops. And I'm awaiting the call here from the referee. Wasn't really sure what that was there. We'll be back after this. Alright, so it seemed like there was a technical foul with 1 millisecond left on the clock on Douglas County, so Hudson Partlow is at the line and he misses that one. Second one is good from Partlow. So 1 millisecond left on the clock. Alley-oop to Nichols is off. The referees instantly wave it off. Don't even give a chance for Ian Nichols. So the final score at the end of the third quarter, the Golden Eagles up 57, Douglas County 18. We'll be back after this. So fourth quarter starting now. The inbound will go to Douglas County. Here's Noakes. Back to Hill on the wing. Fourth quarter now. Full group substitution for both teams. D2 there from Shoemaker is good. If you're that far away, you might as well take a three. All right, so checking into the game now is Cole Johnson, I believe. Correction, that is not Cole Johnson. That is Tyson Martin. And Grayson Rooney converts the three there. Here's Shoeman. Deflected out of bounds by Grayson Rooney. It'll stay Douglas County ball. Stolen away by Martin. Rooney passes it to Martin. Martin good on the layout. Tyson Martin for two, and he's already got 5 to start this game. Correction, that's 2 points. three-ball shot here from Abramowitz is no good. Rebounded by Velasco. Here's Vervey. Vervey driving. Finds Martin on the wing. No good. Rebounded by Vervey. Keeps it alive for Mountain Vista. Velasco, the layup is good. Adam Velasco gets his first 2 points, and Vista's really spreading the ball around now. Here's Hill. The Golden Eagles have a 43-point lead. Hill, the tough layup, no good. No foul called there either. Here's Grayson Rooney. Rooney pushing it up. Whittakis drives into the paint now, untouched for the 2 points. I think this is the first time this season where every single player has scored in this game. I think every single player has scored. I could obviously fact check that, but I believe that to be true. Here's Hill driving now on Whittakis. Almost stolen away by Vervey, and will be a jump ball.
Jump ball. Reception.
It'll be Mountain Vista ball. Technically a turnover.
Huskies. No letter trace. Jackson King.
Alright, so Vervey will pass it to Grayson Rooney. Rooney, only a freshman, and he's the brother of Hudson Rooney. Grayson Rooney passes it to Velasco. Martin on the wing, he's open for 3. He misses badly on that one. It'll be Douglas County ball. Alright, so here's Hill. Hill picked up by Rooney. Hill looking for options. He'll find Case. Case driving in now. Case ball swiped away by Velasco, and it'll stay Douglas County ball. An inbounds play upcoming here. The 2 points there on the easy layup. Showing a little bit of life now for Douglas County. Here's Vervey. Vervey finds Grayson Rooney, and timeout called there by Mountain Vista. We'll be back after this. Alright, so we're back after the timeout. Here's Mountain Vista. Grayson Rooney pushing it up. He's got a fast break. Lee down low to Rooney. Martin, top of the key. Grayson Rooney from 3. No good. Rebounded there by Malik. Here's Hill. Out to Case. Case picked up by Alderson. Case almost gets the ball stolen away. He will get it stolen. Adrian Lee with the steal. Martin, the good pass to Velasco. Velasco almost jams that one in. Alderson picks it up and gets the 2 points. Velasco almost dunked that one. All right, so here now is Hill. Case for 3. The bank 3 is good. We have not seen a lot of threes here from Douglas County, but that one gets to fall. Here's Grayson Rooney, and a foul's called there on Hill.
Foul goal to Charlie Hill. His first. Checking line for
And bounding here now is Velasco. Velasco to Rooney. Rooney taking his time here on Hill. Rooney passes it to Martin. Martin swings it around to Alderson. Alderson the 2 points, and he's fouled on the shot. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Sending to the cheers.
Alderson was clearly fouled on that one, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Alderson good on that one. Makes it a 43-point lead. Second one is good from Alderson. Wet on both of those. A little over 2 minutes left in this one. Here's Rohan Malik. Picked up by Adrian Lee. Finds Smuckler on the wing. Dribbled it away. Good defense there from Martin. Rohan tries to find it to Shoestead. Shoestead driving on Lee, and he calls a foul on Adrian Lee. That'll be his third. First team foul for the Golden Eagles, so will still be an inbound play. Timeout called there by Douglas County. Looking to talk this one over. This one basically all but over right now. It's a huge deficit on the board. We'll be back after this. All right, so inbounding now for Douglas County is Sewell. Sewell to Malik. Here's Malik, picked up by Velasco. Malik driving on Smuckler now. Correction, Smuckler driving on Velasco. Here's Sewell, picked up by Alderson. Rohan Malik driving now on Alderson. The tough layup is no good. Grayson Rooney the rebound. Here comes Alderson. Just a little over a minute left in this one. Grayson Rooney on the wing. Back to Alderson. Alderson to Lee. Lee driving on Friedman here. Lee, the 2 points is good. Adrian Lee, the 2 points there. Adds to this Mount Vista blowout. Poked away by Rudy. Martin, the pass to Rudy's. The pass is too far. Oh, but saved by Vista. Martin driving now on Smuckler. Alderson open for 3. Drains that one. Chase Alderson with the 3-ball. A 49-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Just 30 seconds left in this one. This one all but done. The Golden Eagles are on their way to a win here on Wish Day. The reverse layup is good there from Shoestead, and that should be the last possession of the game. A very good win here for Douglas County, or correction, for Mount Vista. Douglas County absolutely dismantled thus far, and that'll do it. Mount Vista wins this one, and it's a court rush here. Once again, I apologize for all the technical difficulties we've had so far with the girls' game and the boys' game. Our next broadcast will be next week. On Wednesday, we have wrestling. Once again, I'm Sam Derscheller, and I want to thank our entire Vista Now crew, and I hope all of y'all have a very good night.
Right here, the Eagles